All right. Thank you, fellas, for hanging in there for the final show. What a great event. I appreciate you guys. All right, so what I'm going to talk about is block destruction, specifically perimeter block destruction. Now, whether that be special teams, time and distance stuff, or any perimeter DBs that you have, all tools that you can use. We're going to first start off with getting onto the block, getting on the block, red AP on the block. So this is something we do pre-block destruction with partners. So if you two face each other, line here, face each other, that's probably the best way to do it because everybody's circled around. All right, so the first part about it is hand placement. We're not talking about when I'm running up and I'm just trying to midline the dude, destroy him, go 1-for-1 on the block. Because if you go 1-for-1 on the block, the offensive guy did his job. All right, so we never want to go 1-for-1. The whole idea is going 2-for-1, whether that's playing two gaps at the same time or tearing off the block. Don't let them give yourself up 1-for-1. So with the DB specifically, what I do is teach hand combat and hand placement, trying to get inside leverage on the block. All right, so this is block, getting onto the block. So your partner, both of you guys are trying to win inside leverage with your thumbs up. Typically, when you attack the guy, you want to attack half a man. I don't ever want to run midline down the guy so he can stay in our grasp. But for this drill specifically, because it's just working on hand combat, both of you guys are going to fight to get proper hand placement inside pad. On my go, ready? On my go. Careful, we got helmets. We don't got helmets on. We don't want to hit heads. All right. So, all right. So, go inside. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. So, just the idea of it. It's good. So we'll do that. We'll do that to mess around a couple times to say like, no, I'm trying to win inside. Inside low man wins. All right. That's the whole goal, to get inside leverage and being able to tear to get on the block. Now we don't have equipment on. Let's take a big step backwards for me. All right. We don't have equipment on. It'll be a gallop into the same thing. We're not going to do this one. And now we're trying to hand combat the same way. We won't do that. Cool. Now, you got the shield now, the shield. 2 shields. All right, so we'll go 1 shield. It's only 4 of you guys, all right? So, let's face this way. Getting on and off the blocks. Let's start the line here.
Okay.
Yep, cool. You're going to be here. Getting on and off the block. So, based off of where the ball carrier is, is where we want to tear and how we want to tear. Again, the biggest thing to keep and tell your players, we're not midlining. Midlining would be this. If I am just full steam ahead and I'm just going to be here and I can't see whether that ball carrier is left or to the right? I don't care how far back you blow him up. You could blow him back all the way back up. There's a gap here, You can't get off the block. We want to get off blocks and make plays. We don't want to just drive people back. So, based off of where I throw the cone is based off of where you would roll drive or drop drive. Just blow this line just so our guys can see it. Roll drive is I have the right leverage, I'm on the block, thumbs up, running my feet, I have the proper leverage, he's going to where my leverage is, roll drive. Drop drive is I have what I deem the 21-man rule, everybody's inside of me, I'm taking the right alignment, now the ball carrier is going inside, I have to drop drive, right? That's how we get that going. So again, if I have the right leverage and he comes to me, I'm rolling. There's no wasted movement. I'm not moving this foot back. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm rolling off my foot and I'm going. If he is that way, okay, I am drop drive. Same thing, all right? It's just footwork right now, let's go. On my hit, you gotta hit the bag. I want you left leverage, so left leverage, right? And then I'm gonna drop it, then you tear off. Hit! Rolls, good, drop, drive. Now you see that? He has to drop that back foot. I'll give you a little more room. Good. Hit! So go back. Left, right. Right here. Right. You got to be definitive which foot's up for you, right? Because if you're square, you're not going to be able to clear that hip. All right. AP still good here. Driving. I still want to move them back, right? It's got to be definitive. Right, left. All right. right on the back, on my hip. Hit. Good, no wasted movement because you have the right leverage and he came to your leverage. Good, switch out. On my hip. Hit. Drop. See how you hesitated? That foot, no delayed movements. That foot, if I'm right, it gotta be this. Right? Clear, good. Hit. Better, good. Now, the biggest thing with this drill, this could be a special teams drill, whether your guys are running down on kickoff and you're two-gapping them based off of what you want to do. They're running all the way down to kickoff, and now we call it the contact zone. All right, there's no more speed, there's no more avoidance. It's man versus man, a matter of will. That's the contact zone where you have to get onto the block because you can't pick a side and create lanes, all right? So this is a good kickoff drill as well. Now, with this same idea of mine, do the same exact drill. I'll keep that cone there for you. With the same exact drill in mind, now I want you to work on stacking, all right? So I didn't even tell you about that. We went right, we went left. Go this side too now. We went right, let's go left. Now let's work on stacking because we can tear off the block easily, money. I can tear off the block as strong as I am, and I can be hip to hip, and he can still long arm me and move me off my pivot and move me off my spot. So when we get onto the block, left, we're still trying to move him. If I am in proper leverage, right, and I'm roll driving, now we got to stack, all right? Same exact thing, but work, stack. Just move up, take a two big step. Good, got you. Same thing, just work on stacking now. Hit! Yeah, see the wide angle, right? So that's a perfect example. The wide angle, great tear though, great block destruction. So we went here and he did that, and we're this wide, and he can still midpoint you, right? Because if you got to go make that play, you can still work on stacking. Say hit. Good, because that's how it's gonna happen. Remember, we are in space. We are saying we're in space. We're not the Michael Wills and we got off the alignment and we gotta make the play right here. We're saying we're in space with this move. We're in space, perimeter bubble, any kickoff stuff, perimeter bubble ideas and that stuff like that. Here we go. On my hit. Hit! Good, that's good. Real good, that's a good one. What you play? Safety, yeah. You like block destruction. Same thing last month. Ready? Hit! See, it's not the cone. Okay, no, you good. Cone's a little distracting. Cone is just saying which way you have to tear off the block, right? So ideally, when I'm blocking you, imagine it's just me. I'm blocking you, tear off my block. I'm not just gonna let you go, right? Yeah. So you tear, I'm still gonna try and fight back. That's why we're doing it, right? Hit! Good, you fighting it, good. Take a big step. Now, sandbags. Sandbags is the same idea, all right? Only thing with the sandbag, it's a matter of cadence and strength, shoot lock. So you guys gotta face. I apologize. You're the only guy that decided to sit over there, so we'll rotate so you can see as well. All right, so with the sandbags, all we're gonna do is hot our feet because we're still moving our feet, right? We're still moving our feet. We're gonna shoot, extended arm. Same thing, right? Same exact thing. Roll drive. Then we'll work the next progression. So here we go. So it's the same idea. We just got rid of the guy holding the hand shield, all right? And we're not doing the cones, but you are gonna shoot this, tear, and rip through, right? So it's, no, you're just shooting, tear. You're gonna be left, and it's all roll drive. Great question. All right, so he's gonna shoot, tear. On my shoot, tear. Shoot, tear. Now, what didn't he do? Anybody know what he didn't do? Yeah, right? So again, you got to move your feet, all right? Perimeter block short, you got to move your feet. Shoot! Tear! Good. I know it's heavy. Left, left, good. Shoot, tear, good. See how that bag should be going behind you, emphasizing the tear. Real violent tear, getting off. We work block destruction, but more you can work tearing off the block, launching that guy in a different direction than you're going, the better. Here we go. Shoot, tear. Good, rip, good. Same thing this side, same thing this side. Same this side. On the cone. Shoot, tear. Good, rip it through. And the biggest thing is you don't want to be in a receiver stance like this doing it. You still want that stagger a little bit. So you got the base, yeah. Shoot, tear. Rip through, good. Yeah. Left. Shoot, tear. Good. Top. You the top one? Last one, all right. Same exact thing, shoot, no lock. The biggest thing is make sure you guys are locking out their arms. It's just like press coverage, man, and all that. The more distance you have away from the guy, the more visibility you have. If I have distance, I can see past this guy. If we're engaged, we're chest to chest, I got no vision, and then I still have to get him off my body just to tear anyways. So emphasize locked out arms. Here we go. Shoot, tear. Good. Now, back on the shield, get one shield. Cool. Now, when we just did the tear, I don't know if you saw, a couple of them did two different things, whether they ripped or swam over, tight swim. Now we're gonna do the opposite, right? So on the shield, I'll be on the shield. I'll hold the shield. Here, get on my block, and we are all swimming. So we're gonna be left. So attack it left, walk through right here. Left, lock out your arms, stand it, tear, and swim. Swim your arm over, clear that arm over, yes sir. So this is now the second part, just tearing, right? But what are you gonna do with that back arm? How are you gonna pull that arm through? Whether you're gonna rip through, or swim over, tight swim. All right, and I keep saying tight swim, because everybody likes to do this, right? And then someone get up in your armpit and they throw you out the club. All right, tight swim over, our D-line does this great. Here we go. And this is the same exact thing. You still got to stack me. All right, swim over. On my shoot, tear. Shoot, tear. See, that was tight. That wasn't tight. See how your arm went that high? Arm over, tight arm over. All right, you woke me up, baby. You woke me up, all right? Shoot, tear. Good. Shoot, tear. Good. Shoot, tear. Good. Shoot, tear. Violence. I like violence. Whoop. Apologies. That means you're doing a good job. I'll hold it low. Shoot, tear. Shoot, tear. You guys got to hold this bag for that. Put it in the I like though. Same thing, shoot, tear, left, right. Shoot, tear. Good. Top. Yeah. Now, just hold it. Now it's a rip. So our smaller guys, we have DBs 5'8.5", 5'9". Probably aren't gonna be the swim guys, right? Probably not gonna be the swim guys, so they gotta be the rip guys. So it's same thing, shoot, tear, rip the arm through. Instead of going over, we're just ripping the arm through. Be violent up, uppercuts. Think uppercuts, you're throwing an uppercut right now. Just hold it tighter to your body so it's not, yeah, here you go. Shoot, tear, good, violent uppercuts, still stack, good job. Throw violent uppercuts, shoot, tear, nah, violent. See where your hand finished here? You didn't clear that arm through. Violent uppercut. Shoot, tear. Good. Violent. Here we go, on the cone. Shoot, tear. Violent. See, what you didn't do is your feet, you went here, and your feet were square right here. That's why, all right? Hold on, stagger your feet, just stagger your feet. Yeah. Because the reason why I'm saying that is so you know, you have clear indication what leverage you are. When you're staggered, right, When you're not staggered, it's like, all right, I'm here. But when we stagger in our program, we say you're left, left, you're the left, left guy, left, left. Near foot, near shoulder, near foot, near shoulder, left, 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 left. That's why. So stagger, left, left, right, right. Shoot, tear, violent. Yep. Hey, just keep, big dog, just keep that, try and keep the back tight here. Yeah. Don't let that go up here because we'll never be able to do that as DBs. Shoot, tear, top. Good. All right, now, with that being said, we go back here. From distance now. Now we're talking about anything with a little more distance, all right? A little more distance, trying to figure out what we're gonna do with the leverage. I'm the running back. He's still the blocker, all right? So, get this cone out of here. Guys, start from right here. So now we're talking about, we gotta get on the block. We got to get on the block, but we have a little more distance, but not enough distance to avoid, all right? So as we're attacking this same block from distance, we're rolling. I'll be the back or ball carrier. We're going to do the same exact thing from distance, and now we can't tear. We feel like we can't tear because we came from distance, and the ball carrier is relatively close. So now we got to drive him in, all right? So it's not a point where we can tear. We can tear, and then the back's there, and he's gone. We just say, hey, we're gonna maintain our leverage, drive back, and then we should get to a long arm. So again, if the cone, let's say this cone is the back, we don't have enough time and distance to avoid anything, all right? We just have to make this gap for the alley player or the safety smaller, all right? We did our job, we can't avoid, all right? So take a big step here. We're saying that's where the ball carrier is right now. We came from a little distance. We got to get on the block the same way. And we end with the long arm left, left. So we can still do that, all right? We don't want to roll drive, drop drive, because we won't be able to make the play. How's my audio? Does everybody still hear me well? Good. All right. So here. It's just going to be a go call. And I'm telling you right now, I'm the ball carrier. You cannot avoid. You just have to maintain your gap. Go. Yeah, good. And again, the biggest indicator I do for my guys, 2 lines is distance. 2 lines, so 5-yard line markers, you have time and distance to avoid a block. If he's anywhere inside those 2 lines, you can't avoid the block. Go. Extend it, good, extend. You still want to separate yourself because if I in and out it, you still want to be able to get off the block this way, but you know you can't avoid it this way until what? He clears. Here we go. Go. Long arm, good. And the biggest thing that we got to say is that when we long arm this, we can't keep going forward. We got to anchor it down. The biggest mistake you'll see is a player doing this, thinking he's being super physical, all right, and setting it 2 yards in front of the line of scrimmage. Well, now all the back has to do is this and get back out. All right, he didn't close space for me. All right, I can still get inside leverage and work out. So that's why it's important to drop your feet and drive it back. But we're anchoring down at the line of scrimmage, ideally, or at the point of attack. We can't move where the point of attack is. We gotta stay here. This gap can't get any wider by me going forward or backwards. Go. Longer, good. And it has to stop right there. Yep. Same thing. Hey, just take big step this way. Bigger. Perfect. And be left. You're gonna be left now. Go. And it has to stop right there. Good. All right, we always tell you hear it in our RD staff meeting, you are not the star of the show. So with that being said is, you did this and you kept going forward and you were bending a little bit, it's not your play. It's gonna be the safety's play. That's why it has to stop and anchor down right here. This is it, no more, no less. You have to anchor down right here because look at that alley, that's a phone booth. That should be a great tackle, right? If we keep going forward, it's not, all right? Go. Right there. Good. Good. Remember, we're not the star of the show here. 21-man rule. We're just making this edge shorter. Everybody pursuing inside out. It's their job. Go. Good. Good. Good AP. Good AP on the finish. Good AP on the finish. Good. Now the same thing. Now we're saying, I did my job. I did my job. I said it. And now the back has cleared the line of scrimmage, or wherever the point of attack, the point of contact was, he cleared it. So now it's a spin out of it. All right? It's a controlled spin out of it. So I set the edge, and this guy is past me, not at me. He is now past me. It's just a spin out. All right? So all I'm gonna do is spin out of it. You just tag off my hip. I mean, I'm not gonna spin out. You're gonna spin out of it and tag off my hip. All right? Go. Good, good, good. You did your job. He's past the point of contact or the line of scrimmage. Spin out. Go. Easy. Same thing. And the biggest thing is a tight spin too, right? Got to be a tight spin. So sometimes we did this drill. We had to correct it as a defense because we were doing this, right? We're doing this. This is a good edge set. Cool. It's fine. But every time we wanted to do block destruction, it was this. It was this. It was this. So our drill was this and rolling out of it. But we were never here. And we never wanted our players to be here. This felt more comfortable rolling off the bag this way. But this is nothing we wanted to coach as far as block destruction. So as coaches, just fixing it on the fly, right? Go. Good. Remember, if you get those elbows in and strike, elbows in, strike. Keep them elbows tight. Go. Good, good, good. Take one step over, big step. Go. Oh. Ooh. What do you do to him? Another step. We'll go wide. What did you do to him, man? You didn't wake him up for 6 a.m. workouts, something? Same thing, same thing. Go! Good. Only thing I'll say is make sure you are the edge. You were probably about 45 degrees right here, right? We want to be here. We want to be the edge. We are setting the edge right here. Good? Top? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This side, this side. No, you're good. I love that energy. You were the one that kept my mic off, right? Man, fired up. Good. Same thing now, right? You're gonna set it, and once I clear here is when we're spinning. You have to have clear indication that this guy's past the line of scrimmage or past the point of contact where you set it. Go. Good, good. And again, what I say, you're not the star of the show. So if you're spin and you get out of it and you don't make the play, you're not the star of the show. We got a defense, just set it real quick. It's just, yeah, right? He set it there, that's the edge. If I'm this alley safety, I'm pressing line of scrimmage, and now I'm left. You did your great enough, good enough. Now we're just actually do a little more after you do your job, that's all. This should naturally be what you want to do in terms of pursuit anyways. You want to get to the ball, you want to be around the ball, right? Here we go. Go! Good, good, good. Go! Let's lock out them arms. Just make sure you got long arms, lock. Use them. God's gift, man, you got them long arms. Give yourself some distance. Stop. Yeah. Good. Now what I'm going to tell them is now we have time and distance. All right? Take one big step forward that way. Now you have time and distance. But based off of what this guy gives you is what you got to do. So this is now more of the avoidance of the block. More of the avoidance of the block. So I'm coming from here and I have time and distance. The first one is going to be a long arm long arm, all right? Just a flyby long arm. Because we're saying, i.e. a bubble or anything going, you know it's going this way, you know you have the leverage, right? So if that ball is going this way, I'm making sure he's not doing anything. It's just a long arm, it's a flyby. And it's only a flyby is because this guy is working to you, all right? And you're not gonna just run upfield, you're not gonna just run upfield like this and try to be like that, no. All right, you're gonna always press the line of scrimmage and he's naturally you're gonna work toward me, and it's just that. I don't gotta do nothing, it's just that. Just a long arm, that's all you're working on right now. So on my go, all you're gonna try and do is just step to him, like step to him. And we're saying, this is where the ball carry is. So just in your mind, think I got about 10 yards. Do I have time and distance? Do I have 2 solid lines? Go. Good, 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 good. Do I have 2 solid lines and can I make this play? Go. Good, good. And again, ball carrier, probably caught a bubble going like this, right? Did that, or back caught a swing, right? Or it could even be you're in cover 3, and he stopped blocking, right? And run just bounced out, and now the running back's gone. Same thing, because you got time and distance, Go. Good, good. Go. Good, good, good. And again, I don't even know if you have to see the guy. I don't even know if you have to make eye contact with the guy, right? It's a feel thing that he's going this way. You're looking at the ball carrier, you feel him in your peripheral. You're just making sure he can't get under that shoulder pad. You know you have time and distance. You know you can make this play. That's why we're doing that one versus this side. Same thing this side, yep. All right, so again, ball carrier, you got time and distance. Ball carrier is working to your leverage. He's working to your leverage, and you have time and distance. Go! Good, good, good. Ball carrier is working to my leverage that I already have, and I have time and distance to beat this guy with speed. This is when you use this tool. Go! Good, good. Just take one more step this way, big dog. Yep. Go! Good, good. Top, one more. Go! There you go, run through the bag then, good. Now, same thing, we can stay on this side. Same thing, ball carrier is now inside. Ball carrier is now away from my leverage. So when we were on the block, we talked about roll drive, drop drive, because of our leverage. Roll drive, I could just roll off this foot because he was to my leverage. Drop drive, I had to drop my foot and go because it was away from my leverage. This is the same idea with the false and fly, all right? It's a false and fly. So, ball carrier is in there. I still have time and distance though. He's just away from my leverage. So, I'm gonna give him a false indicator, the blocker, false and fly, all right? It's like a stick dip rip, right? But we call it a false and fly because he doesn't know where the ball carrier is right now. And the biggest thing, we can't long arm when he's away from my leverage. Does that make sense? Because when he's away from my leverage and I try and do this, come this way. You know, we're the cage, right? We're the edge of the defense. That's why we don't do it that way. But we have time and distance so we can false and fly it. All right, so if he's that far away, we wouldn't want to do this. What does that look like? Wide open, right? So this is, again, tools to use in space. All right, so I have time and distance. He's away from my leverage. What tools can I use? Falsify would be a good one. Pretending like he's out here and stick dip and ripping. All right, we say this even on our special teams, all right? Run at his nose, step on his toes. Run at his nose, step on his toes. Biggest mistake you can make, knowing that you have time and distance, is making the move from distance. Because then he has time and distance to block you, right? So you want to run at his nose, step on his toes. Falsify. Here we go. On my go. Pretend that cone is 10 yards away, right? Go. Good, good. Good. Left, left, good finish. And what defender are we right now? Left, left, or right, right? And that's all we say on our team. Hey, left, left, right, right. You missed a tackle, it's probably because, you know, your opposite foot was up, stuff like that. Hey, left, left, right, right. Just quick coaching points on the fly. Here we go, I'm gonna go. Go. Good, good, good. Again, time and distance, he's away from my leverage. Go. Good, good. Run at his nose, step on his toes. Go. Good. Finish, finish, finish. Dot. You good. All right, same thing this side, same this side, this side, this side, this side. We do this in the speed zone and kickoff. You see this in the speed zone and kickoff. Shoot, even our gunners will do this. All right, same idea. Any speed zone, again, this is block avoidance now because of it. Block avoidance. So again, ball carries away from my leverage, but I still have time and distance, so I can work a speed move. Walk it, just so you can go ahead and walk it.
Oh, walk it.
Walk it, yep. Yeah, right? So again, I want to sell this. More like I want to sell like I'm going here. Move them off the spot, then go. Yep.
You want me to still walk it?
No, we'll go full speed now. I think you're ready. Go. Good, good. Just one thing, don't drag your feet. Waste the movement, right? Keep them cleats in the ground. Go. Start inside and work towards them though. Yep. Because right now, let's say you're the X receiver, right? And the A or the slot is bubbling. That's what we're trying to do. Like, or it's a now screen or like a step back. Cool. Go. Good, good, good. Just sell it, sell it. Go. What happened?
I got you, John.
Go back to how you just finished. Go about how you just finished. What defender are you?
Right. Oh.
Yeah, right? Because you're the right defender. You're the cage rusher. You're the edge of the defense. You're right, near foot, near shoulder. Right. Left. What position you play? DB, safety. So if you open up the gate like this and the receiver goes that way, what happens? Your hips is locked, right? Can't keep it. At least if he goes in and out, right here, you can push the move going that way and this way. Yep. Good. Go. Good. Top. Cool. Now take a big step this way. Now, time and distance. Still may have time and distance. All right. Still may have time and distance. And it's kind of gray area. Whether he's coming to my leverage or what he's going to do. All right. So got a decision to make. Still have time and distance, but you're not sure what leverage he's going to attack. Is he going to go here? Is he going to go here? What is your ultimate job? Stay outside. Cool. So that's the tool you should use. So if he's that close, all right. If he's that close, we got to scrape the rug. All right. So work towards me. It's the same thing. Now I'm grabbing grass. So it's the same exact thing. The only reason why I'm saying we can still avoid contact is because there's distance between these guys. There's no need for me to engage on this block and fight him forever when the guy's way back there, all right? So, but you don't know whether, is he gonna attack my leverage or is he gonna go away from my leverage? So do what you're supposed to do is maintain your right, the edge of the defense, but you're gonna do the same thing. You gotta stick, dip, grab, right? So ideally, grab grass, right? Stick, dip. So I should be boom, boom, underneath, go, all right? It's an exaggerated drill, but that's how low we want to be, all right? So walk it, let's walk it. Ready? Let's walk it. Yep. It's tough, right? So here you still want to be tight. You still want to be tight to him. So I'm here, boom, boom, tight to him, because you made that move so far from him. You did this, he's gonna block All right, keep it tight to him. Remember, run at his nose, step on his toes. If you keep that stuff in mind, I'm gonna run at his nose, step on his toes. Go. Good, 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 better, good. Go. Now, what I'm seeing is good. You stick, dip, pull this arm through, rip this arm through, because again, it's the same mechanic as getting off the block, because what if he gets his hand on you a little bit? You gotta rip that arm through, all right? Rip that arm through. Again, time and distance, not sure what leverage he's gonna go, but I gotta do my job and have the edge of the defense. Go! Good, that's a good rep. That's a damn good rep. Go! Good, good. Yeah, on that side of the cone too, right? Because again, you want to be right, leverage. Good. This side, this side, this side. Good work, fellas. Are we allowed to get the water breaks? You guys need water? I saw you guys last time. I didn't think you guys need any water. Same idea, right? So walk it. Walk it. Yeah. Bad. That's bad by me. The cone's not supposed to be as wide. Yeah. Coach me up. Good call. Probably wouldn't use that tool there, right? So, all right, here we go. Same idea, right? So this would be left, because we're saying you're the right corner, right safety, left. All the defense is over here. All the defense is pursuing this way. You're not the star of the show, but you have time and distance to help out umpire make a play. There we go. On my go. Go! Good finish. Go! Good. Go! Left, good. Go! Good. Top. All right, now, coach, that's fine and good. That's fine and good. What happens if we do one of these moves and we get caught? So, we're gonna do the same move, and we're gonna get caught. You gotta block me. All right, now what do we have to do? But now I'm on the block, and he's away from my leverage. Drop, drive. Because again, it's still distance. So drop, drive. So now, by the time this contact was made, and I tried to do a cute move, right? I tried to stick, dip, rip, and he caught me. I'm in it. Now I'm in combat. And the ball carrier is now what? Closer to me. And he's away from me. Drop, drive. So the reason I know I do practice getting caught in moves. I like practicing getting caught in moves so you guys still know the tools. All right? Because at the end of the day, once you're on the block, you got to use one of the tools once you're on the block. To avoid the block, you're fine. If it works, great. But now we tried to move, and the block's on me. What do we do? All right? So again, I'm telling you, you're going to get caught in this block. He's going to catch you in the block because he knows what you're going to do. You're going to cheat the drill. All right? And now the ball carrier is running away from your leverage. Here we go. Let's walk it. Walk. Got you. Yes, and throw it on through. Perfect. Just like that. You understand? You tried to move because you had time and distance. Now you're caught. There's no more time and distance. Let's go. Go. Good. Drop, drive it though. Drop, drive. And see, the only thing, it's still, yeah, there you go. It's still, and again, you gotta teach this because it's space, and it's usually guys that aren't on blocks all the time. The D-line, they'll probably, tight arm over it. It's like nature. I'll push them in the chest in the hallway, and they're already doing it. They're used to it, right? It's crazy, it hurts, all right? But our DBs, we don't live in that world, right? We don't live in that world. So I got caught. It's still drop, drive. It's still got to be a tear. Still got to clear the hip. Perfect. Go. Got you. Caught. Tear. And now I'm gonna say this. Still got to lock out your arms. All right. Still got to lock out your arms. Go. swing that. I couldn't tell which foot you tried to clear it with, right? So again, he peeled me back, he got me. I gotta clear this hip. My hips are locked. It's just like if I'm playing corner and I'm here, I'm pressed, and now he's going this way. All right, I can't get out of this without dropping this foot back, unless you wanna do this and miss the party, all right? So again, it's still gotta be a drop, drive. With a tear, clear the hip. Go. Good, 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 good. This side, same thing, right? You can walk this one. Same concept, all right? I try to stick dip, shit, got me, all right? Now I gotta get off this block, now we're in combat. Right, so, walk, let's walk. Get your hands, yeah, extend, yes, yes. Only thing I'll say, now we're still right, because we're still this side edge, defense is all over here, so we're still right. So when we did the long arm, we're right over here, right? Because we're the edge of the defense. When we drop drive, we finish, right. Even when we stick that rip, finish, right. When you're on this side, right, left. Go. That's good. And again, really why it's gotta be drop drive, is any good running back sees you stick it, rip, about to knife it, so go ahead. I'm like, oh shoot, right? If you have conviction with that move, he should put his foot in the ground. Go. Drop drive. Go again. You got it. Think if the ball carrier is here, that's the ball carrier. I want to be near foot, near shoulder. And that's the only reason why I'm saying left, right. Instead of saying near foot, near left, right. All right, that should tell you near foot, near shoulder. So you are at the edge of the defense, you're gonna be right. Go. Right. There you go, money. Go. See how staggered you are? You know how non-staggered you are? Yeah, that's how we get put on huddle highlights, right? So again, it has to be staggered. It has to be this to get out of it. You were here, but your hips can still get locked, right? Go. Bow tie. Drop drive. Here. Top. Cool. Now, take a big step here. Now, we did long arm when he was 2-hour leverage, time and distance, right? Long arm. All right. Now, we're going to put him on our back. This is knife. We're going to knife it. Don't know how comfortable you guys are with this. I mean, we got burned by this in cover 2. I told our corners be aggressive in run game if it's cover 2, right? But our slot, their slot, I should say, blocked our slot into each other. We both hit that same gap in between 1 and 2 receiver, had a little collision, X-play run, right? Because one guy knifed it, and one guy went outside the block, trying to block a void because he was getting out leverage. He tried to stick dip rip on other leverage, right? So it's a gamble you gotta take. I think if you do it every now and then, once, we'll make this receiver honest, all right? So the knife, we're just here, and on my go, we're just knifing it. Because we see it, putting it on our back, all right? This is an instinct thing. So I'm thinking any cover 2, any hot technique, whether it's cover 0 or something like that, we're inside foot up. But we know right now, we read run, so I'm not gonna have you in this, because we're just not gonna do it like that, because it would be an escape or anything like any cover 2 ideas. So if you see that on my go, you are beelining beelining to beat them inside and still what? Stack them, right? Because again, we're not going upfield. Again, time and distance, instead of going like this, right? We can't do that, can't do that. We could stick that rip, we could. But this one, we want to gamble a little bit. We want to roll the dice. We feel like we can make that play and knife it. So that's what we're going to do, all right? So you're just going to try and, you're actually going to try and block them. You're going to, out of the cannon, shoot it, knife it, understanding that the back's way over here. And what AP are you, athletic position you finishing with? My man. Go! Good. It's a knife, right? So, and then ideally in some of our defense, we'll say it's a dual fit. So if we got like a cover 2 corner or a down safety on a nub tight end or X-cut receiver, we'll let them know, hey, it's dual fit, which means, hey, whether it's cat or any Cobra Waco technique, if you can make it inside, make it inside. I will make you right, because I'm coming from time and distance to make you right. Anytime we got 2 over 1, we can say dual fit it, all right? So if I'm the safety and you knife this, I'm the safety, you knife this, swap, and you get washed, I'm like, okay, time and distance to make you right. But rolling the dice, we want you to make this play. Or else, turn your headset off. It's not gonna be good. Take 1 step back, yeah. Go! Good, try and stack. So, good point. He's gonna beeline the guy, try and get you, right? I'm gonna try and go now. You gotta go. You still gotta work on getting a little low, right? We don't want you high in your AP where you can still get washed. You still have stick, dip, rip mentality AP, right? In some facet, all right? Because you don't want to give them a whole body to work with, all right? You want to give them half man, slice it, things of that nature. We're back, baby. All right. Go. That's good. That was a good one. Again, I don't know what you guys think of cover 2 corners being like true run fitters when there's two receivers detached, but that's kind of the word I'm thinking of right now. Like, he's only the flat defender in pass game, and if he reads run, you get a D or E gap defender, an extra hat out there. Maybe they crack the nickel, or whoever your overhang is apex. You're getting another guy involved in the run game to the field for field zone, mid zone stuff to the field for low cost, essentially. Now, I say that to say, if he gets washed and you're in cover 2, like that's the worst thing that could happen. Like, is it worth the gamble because he's already in cover 2 and he's already at the edge of the defense? I don't know. He set you up. See how far back he is? You take 1 step over to your right. Good. Go! Good. Oh, good. I got those. I know I got those shoes. It's the mesh. Good. Back over here, right? You know, it's one of those things. We play a couple, like when we send pressure in cover 2, we show the zone, we show quarters, we show like we're playing our column, our quad defense, where our guys are skating, they're hot on their feet, but they're jumping on the first thing that goes to the flat. So they're selling like they're about to skate, but they're not. They're playing cover 2 without reroutes or without funnel technique. So it's the same concept. We're already in that with routes. Now let's get involved in the run game. All right, same thing. Go! Got you. Good. What leverage? What AP? Left, right? Left, because you can push the move either direction. You can push the move. How we do it? 10 minutes. Push the move. Hey, if I say easy, both guys chill out. All right? Could be a crash course over here. Go! Good. Again, ideally, I'm making this situation as hard as possible. He knows you're knifing, right? All past 4 games, you guys, everybody knows when a corner or DB's pressuring, they're the edge of the defense. So running backs and pass pro, they know they just got to keep inside leverage because you'll never spike it. This is just a change up to keep them honest. It's just a change up. Go. Good. Go. Good finish. Still got it? Good, good. Now, the last one I'll do, we got 10 minutes. The last one I'll do, all right. DBs, the biggest thing we want to do in all our block construction is midline, midline, midline. I said half a man, half a man, half a man. We said falsify, falsify, falsify. All right, now it's a reaction drill. Now it's just a reaction drill off of me. So every time I had that, it was stagnant. Stagnant cone, you know what you're doing. It was premeditated, right? Now I'm the variable, okay? From this leverage, you have to make a decision. All right, good? There's no time or distance. So those moves are gone. So now it's roll drive, drop drive, full speed from there. I'm telling you, no time or distance, I'm on you, make a decision. Drop drive, roll drive, all right? Go. Good, good, good. Got rid of the cones, got rid of the cones. Reaction, now it's more space to do so. Go. Good, good. Make sure we are what? Left, left. Go.
Oof, my focus.
See it?
Yeah.
Yep. Left, left. Go. Top. Now you got distance. Now you got time and distance. Now you got time and distance. So what are our tools in time and distance? You got the long arm. False fly. Right? Nah, spin off is like secondary. Spin off like later. Here we go. Do you have time to take a step forward for me? You have time and distance, use your tool. Go. Oh! Got him. That's why I did it. That's why I did it. You have time and distance. You have time and distance. Use the tool. You can knife it. What could you have done? Yeah. Go. Oh. This is where I get fired. This is where I get fired. Use the tool, right? Here we go. Go. Yes, there we go. 1 for 3. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Go. No, I think engage, right? I mean, it's not the end of the world, guys, if there is contact, right? Go. Good, good, good finish, good. Go. Good, good, good. This side. Same thing. Don't have time and distance. One of the 2 tools. No. Drop drive, roll drive. Drop drive, I'm away from your leverage. Roll drive up to your leverage. Think, I'm rolling up my foot because he's right here. Drop drive, oh shoot. No time and distance. Go. Good. Let's take a giant step back. Go. Good. I gotta set the record for most dropped microphone. Yeah. They already think I'm nuts for a corners coach doing block destruction, so. tell you what we're working on this offseason. Go. Good. Roll right off it. Nice. Roll right off it. After you, it's the top, right? After you, it's the top. Yep. Go. That's a good one. Oh, there you go. Lost the shoe. Lost the shoe. All right. Now, we have time and distance to use one of those tools. One of those tools. Go. Good. I'm just gonna, here we go. Go. Good. What was that? What move was that? False fly. Give a false indicator. Yep. Go. Nice. I'm gonna get you. I know I'm gonna get you. I know I'm gonna get you right now. Go. Good, good. You love contact, huh? You love contact. Go. False fly, nice, good. 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 Anybody have any questions? Any questions?
Did I get them all? So I got working reps inside 10, outside 10, and then all your tools when you're outside 10.
Yep.
So there's the long arm.
Long arm,
Yep.
probably not sure.
Yeah.
Guys probably gonna get all your leverage. Long arm, just hey, I did my job, long arm by. I'm long arm by, right? That's probably, I would probably say that's probably if the guy is stacked. I still have time and distance and the guy is stacked, I'd probably long arm in that situation versus stick dipping, ripping, or anything like that, or false or flying. I'll probably just long arm and secure him.
Yeah.
Right.
Stack just meaning me, the blocker.
Vertically stacked, yeah, so exactly. The blocker's here, just face them. Blocker's here, and the ball carrier's probably right here, coming towards you. He could go this way, let's just long arm secure the edge. Yes, correct.
And those false inside. Is there a false outside as well?
So, false outside, I'm sure you could, but you're saying I'm inside leverage, I'm gonna false fly to get outside leverage? Yeah, knife, stick, dip, rip, those, we never done false fly inside. It was more because like, that's, you know, it's, I wanna go here, then go out, we're already usually outside, you're right? I very rarely, maybe for a safety they can use it. Very rarely are we gonna be the edge to go inside to outside. We probably already be in that leverage.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I got
yeah,
it.
cool. Any other questions?
I assume your linebackers are similar techniques. So let's say your linebackers, I'm just watching film, I play the same way. You're inside shade of the number 2 receiver. How is he's a force player now?
Yeah,
How's he gonna get to force?
roll drive, drop drive.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm apex, yeah. So he asked linebackers, how do they get to contain your force technique if they're apex and stuff like that? Knife, same exact tools. So if I'm apex, you just be the X receiver, you're the slot. You can just be a slot. You can put the back down, sorry, yeah. All right, so these are receivers. He's asking about this linebacker. He's, and you talk about in here, right? Absolutely. So we have a rule, 3's out, you're out. So let's say 3 flares, bubbles, fast moves out. I have to roll, drop drive to go over the top of here, right? Now if I have time, distance, if I apex myself, time, distance, I can knife it. I can knife it. Same exact tools, all right?
So it's the same, everything we can talk the same.
Yeah, these are programmatic drills. Even you'll hear these guys, yeah, even on teams, you'll hear the same terms. Yeah, special teams, yeah, programmatic, absolutely. Yep. Good. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Thanks for hanging in. Thank you.